So I've never really been like a big believer in the scale and checking the scale all the time and tracking my progress on the scale, and mainly because I've just never like I've never had an ideal weight in mind. Like I've never been able to say, oh, I want to be 250 or I want to be 225 or I want to get down below this number. I just never really cared about that. It just matters to me how I feel, if I feel healthy, how I look, how my clothes fit, that kind of stuff. But since we're kind of on this journey together now, and I figured we should have some kind of starting point, tracking point. I don't know. I just figured it was a good place to start off for today. But now it's time to go work out. So that's my workout for today. Got it in. It's a good one. Feeling good, but now I got to go to work. Now, my work has a lot of confidentiality with it since I'm in social services, so I can't really bring you guys along today. I will have to see you when I'm off. Scotty Cash.
Yo.
We're here for Raw. I figured, see, when you got to get juiced up for wrestling, you watch wrestling. So we gotta watch Raw. We're about to get started, and then we're gonna give a full, comprehensive review. Scotty Cash, you excited? What are your pre-Raw feelings?
You excited for Raw? A lot of Finn Balor. That's all.
A lot of Finn Balor. You keep up on Raw? You watch Raw every week?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I think it's important to watch Raw every week. I've always said a wrestler that doesn't watch Raw is like a financial advisor, a stockbroker that doesn't read the Wall Street Journal.
Do you watch wrestling?
I watch wrestling all the time.
Okay. Let's make sure.
All right. So we're going to watch Raw, and then we're going to be back with a full Raw comprehensive review. Sky Cash.
Yo.
What'd you think of Raw?
I like it. It was good. It was solid. Nothing spectacular. Nothing terrible. The main event was 5-on-5 women's match, so that was weird.
What's weird about that? Why you don't like the chick?
Nah,
you don't like the chick wrestling?
Not necessarily. I mean, not for the main event, but at least they get their shine now. They get their time. They're definitely going a lot towards women wrestling any more than they ever have.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know, you sit here and you cringe every time them chicks do something. You don't do that for the guys.
That's true. I do. I'm not saying I don't enjoy the women's wrestling because it's like a real fist fight. And you never know who's actually going to win.
That's true. What was your? I just feel like Raw is like so forgettable now. Like that's my big complaint. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Like I hear a lot of people that like will complain about Raw or whatever, and they don't like it. They don't watch it anymore. You know, it's terrible, especially among wrestlers. Like I don't understand a lot of wrestlers that don't watch Raw, and I think it has a lot to do with like
the magic's gone.
Yeah, the magic's gone. You know, they pulled back the curtain, and I've never really had that. Fortunately, I liked it.
I mean, even when I don't want to watch it, it'll at least be on in the background, and I'll be kind of watching it. You know, even like rarely ever do I not watch an episode or at least play an episode while I'm doing something else. You know,
right. But nothing happened. I mean, like, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins versus the Miztourage, like, that match was like a jobber match, you know? Nothing. And
then what's homeboy's name that came back?
A bunch of them.
No, he came back for his big debut, and they beat up
Your boy.
That's
oh
not
no,
my boy.
You're talking about
Dyer or something? I can't
McIntyre, McIntyre and
Drew
Ziggler,
McIntyre,
Drew
yeah.
McIntyre. You know, like
I didn't know you know who that is.
He was the one. He was like the chosen one before. He was Vince McMahon's chosen one.
I don't know.
And then
Maybe I missed that episode.
I don't understand. I mean, I like Drew McIntyre just fine. I don't understand why he's like back now.
That's not the one that used to wear the orange and had the baton, was it? The one that used to job to
Baton?
everybody?
No.
I don't remember his
No,
name.
he wore white and blue. He wore SmackDown colors. He was on SmackDown colors. And when he made his debut, Vince McMahon came out and he was like, "This is the future of the company." And his gimmick was that he was like the chosen one, and that lasted for all of like 6 months. And then I think he got hurt. I think he got hurt, and then he came back and jobbed for a little while, and then he got fired. And
he was not the chosen one.
He was definitely not the chosen
He was
one.
the chosen one to get fired that day.
Well, he went to the Indies and had like a big rebirth on the Indies, and now he came back at NXT and started to have a huge, like they started to give him a big push at NXT, and then he got hurt, and he's been out until just like the last couple weeks, and they brought him straight back to TV. I mean, he's fine. I don't know. Like, I don't see much difference. I don't know why they're like, oh my gosh, he put on 30 pounds probably.
Did he?
Oh yeah, he's a lot bigger than he was.
Muscle or?
Yeah, pretty
good.
solid. I mean, he was kind of lanky. I mean, he was in good shape, but he was kind of lanky when he was here before, and now he's back, and he's just. I mean, I'm not saying he's using any PEDs or anything, but he's swole to the gills now.
Maybe he's just on the same workout as what's his name, the old champion, Masad Hamid or whatever. No, what's his name?
Fake Rusev. No, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal's workout.
No, Jinder Mahal's gas to the gills, and I'll laugh at anybody who says different because Drew McIntyre has been gone for a few years and put on his weight. Jinder Mahal was gone for like
3 days.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 3 days.
6 weeks, came back 50 pounds heavier.
A 12-pack.
And his whole entire body covered in dick skin. I'm not feeling Jinder Mahal. I tried to. He's just so WWE, and like I don't mean that. He's just like, he doesn't do any wrestling holds. He just punches and kicks, and he's got a couple moves. Like he's so WWE and just nothing, man. All body.
As long as he doesn't get hurt, I feel like he's going to be around for a while, though.
He's going to be around forever. We're never as long as he can keep dodging the wellness policy. He'll be around.
He'll
be around.
A good old dirty heel.
Final thought. Favorite segment?
Well, I thought my favorite segment was going to be the Finn Balor with the Miz-Traz, and then they were just kind of like, yeah, and then they're like, we got an idea, we're going to do this, and then nothing ever happened with it. So maybe the women's match, I guess.
the main event.
Yeah,
main event was your favorite part.
Yeah,
you just because Ronda came out.
Yeah,
he's a big Ronda fan.
No, he's not.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Lesnar and Reigns. I hope nobody ever tells Paul Heyman that wrestling's fake. I hope he never finds that out.
He'd be crushed. He would be crushed. He'd be devastated.
I don't understand, but I mean, I hope he's not just. I hope when Brock Lesnar leaves that they find something else for Paul Heyman to do because he's amazing.
Yeah,
he's the best
talker.
I
think it was you that was telling me that he likes doing that stuff though. He doesn't want to be an everyday guy. He wants to be with Brock, or he wants to be with said person that's
Yeah, he also doesn't get along with Vince McMahon very well, so I don't see him lasting very long if they do.
I wonder why that is. Just because he's got his ideas and Vince is like, no, do this.
Yeah. So he told a story one time. I heard Paul Heyman tell a story one time that Vince McMahon told him that he wanted him to. That like part of his job is like, Paul, I want you here so that you can question every decision I make. And so then he started questioning every decision he make, and then Vince McMahon started getting mad.
That's fantastic.
You know what I mean? Well, I mean, it makes sense, like a guy like Vince McMahon wants somebody who will like double check him, kinda. He can't just make all the decisions. But then when you're a guy like Vince McMahon, and all of a sudden you've got this guy that questions every decision you make, it's kind of a double-edged sword, I guess.
Ignorant.
All right, well that's Raw. So did Raw make you more excited for Spectacle?
Yeah. Juiced. Oh, Spectacle makes me more excited for Spectacle.
Spectacle makes you more excited for Spectacle. So you got bins at Spectacle.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have to come back and do a Spectacle interview with you before in the next 3 weeks.
You got it.
But for now, I think we're gonna call that a night. We're gonna call that a day. I liked Raw. I always like Raw, even when I think it's forgettable.
I mean, it also went with kebabs and shrimp.
We did.
And baked potatoes, twice baked.
I didn't tell them about any of that. Keep that down. They're gonna want some. I didn't bring any for them.
Oh.
There's none left. Sorry guys, we grilled out. We had a great dinner. This guy just calls me over to cook for him all the time.
Sorry? My wife was trying to get you to pay to come over 3 or 4 days a week.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will see. I finally came up with my sign off. Check it out.
All right.
You ready for the sign off? It's epic. It's an epic sign off.
All right.
All right, everybody. I want you to make a mess. Keep your room clean. Always tell the truth.
I like that.
Thanks.
Make a mess. What are you making a mess of? Just in general?
Anything.